side, not seeing too much of a breeze here in Helena. It feels like 23 degrees out there. So of course, grab those extra layers. Great Falls on the warmer side, but we are seeing a stronger breeze at 16 miles per hour. Fog ongoing in some of our western Montana valleys. Missoula, only 2 miles of visibility out there this morning. So if you're hopping on the road this morning, just be careful out there. We could see some periods of thick fog. Now, in general, the weather we're looking at for today's headlines is very mild and dry, but we are going to see a little bit of a mix-up, some rain, some snow here through midweek, and then we also have some weekend activity on deck. Air stagnation advisory continuing to be in effect for those areas of western Montana. You can see that we are seeing some areas with reduced air quality this morning. Moderate levels, so if you're a sensitive individual, you might want to limit outdoor exposure. Helena, Butte, Hamilton, all seeing some areas with reduced air quality. Now we are seeing some cloud cover and active weather in the Pacific Northwest. A little bit of action brewing, but not a whole lot of it is going to move into Montana. We'll see a little bit of isolated action, maybe a light shower around 12:30 this afternoon in Cut Bank, and then a little bit of precipitation rolling into the southwestern part of the state here through this afternoon and evening. Helena, maybe we'll get a trace amount of rain. But in general, this isn't a really huge weather maker that's moving on into Montana. It will continue to drop a little bit of moisture here through midweek, but ultimately our accumulation is not looking very significant. Potentially some stronger accumulation towards the Glacier National Park area, Kalispell, but other than that, really we're just looking at trace amounts of precipitation. Now the wind is going to be variable along the Rocky Mountain front today, so do anticipate some breezy conditions in Great Falls, Cut Bank, Bozeman, Livingston. Helena is going to be on the calmer side, and of course that breeze will make it feel just a little bit chillier outside, so something to be aware of. Now the high temperatures today in Montana, kind of across the board, we're varying from the 30s here in Missoula towards Kalispell to the 40s here in central Montana, and then eastern Montana dragging into those mid-50s. Tuesday, we're going to see very similar temperatures as well as that continued pattern of isolated light precipitation, which ultimately isn't dropping a whole lot of accumulation towards our areas. Now, the mid-50s are definitely above normal for this time of year. It's almost towards the end of the year, and we typically would hang out in the 30s here for most of Montana. So when you're seeing 40s, when you're seeing 50s, we are seeing above normal temperatures. Dry conditions anticipated for Wednesday, but looking ahead here at our 7-day forecast, fingers crossed, we'll get a little bit of active weather that brings us some snow right in time for the holidays. Temperatures stick to the 40s here in Helena all the way through Friday. That's when we're going to get that low pressure system moving on in here. It's going to drop our temperatures for Saturday and Sunday and bring us a chance of snow. Now, Great Falls, a little bit on the warmer side compared to Helena here for the next 7 days. We're going to hang out in the mid-50s, which is 10 to 20 degrees above normal for this time of year. Saturday, Sunday, we're going to cool down and get a chance of precipitation on Saturday.